You gonna be wanting a different club there, Junior?
You see right there, he's about to quit.
I can't do this.
Addicts. I relate this to addicts, you know? I can't do this. I can't stop. I can't understand that feeling. Like I can't do this.
Hey, you might should just loose your grip up a smidge. You know, a man's grip on his club just like a
It's
man's
not what I'm
grip on...
talking about.
I know.
And he does know. He knows there's something bigger, but sometimes we're complicating things.
No, you don't.
What I'm talking about is a game. Game that can't be won, only played.
Yeah, he's right too. You can't win at life. You know, if you win, you probably lost compared to somebody else. And if you lost, you probably won compared to somebody else. That's in comparison, it's a stealer of joy. So let's not consider it winning or losing. You can't win at life.
You don't understand.
I don't need to understand.
Right? Like everyone's gone through stuff. It's my childhood. It's like, you know, I don't need to understand. Because it's like right here, right now. I don't need to understand.
And a soul on this entire earth ain't got a burden to carry. He don't understand. You ain't alone in that.
You ain't alone in that. You know, like there ain't a soul on this entire earth. And he's talking about like schmooter. You know, there's probably puppy problems, you know, birdie problems. There ain't a soul on this entire earth that ain't carrying a burden that they don't understand. You ain't alone in that.
But you've been carrying this one long enough.
Definitely carrying the burden. Like my brother took his own life due to alcoholism. I fell down into drugs. We were very, very, very cool people. We were very smart, intelligent, and talented. Like why did that happen? Before I even was awakened, I was actually out in the golf spot. I call it my golf spot, which is out in the middle of nowhere. And I would hit and I would listen to this movie. And I shit you not, I was actively trying to put it down. I was trying to put down the burden of losing tone and understanding through this.
Time to go on. Lay it down.
And it's just like, that's what I feel about treatment centers. In treatment centers, I'm kind of harping on you and kind of not. Because I went out to the treatment center off my own free will. Otherwise, it's filled with people who went to jail and who have to or mandatory to do it, or they're just poverty stricken. And I know when I've gone to the counselor's office to try to get help, they'd always say you look fine. So they don't really take you in there until you're like totally devastated. So you can just listen to them. And what about us people who don't go to jail? You know, who keep it cool, keep it sane? We're still stuck in this problem. Just kind of going for praise for yourself. Because you don't ever like focus on these guys trying to figure out what they want to do. You just kind of take up their time and they have to go back to what they know. And you haven't fixed that part. They set it up to the only way you can be good is if you stay with us. Because there's been a chick that was like 2 years sober and then she was trying to help me when I was trying to get a positive community project method of healing into the sobriety homes. And she was like, come over. And I was like, okay. And then here I went over and then she got in trouble. Because she had to sign in a week ahead of time for me to visit her. So they really like keep them guarded and afraid of the world when really they need them have their self-sovereignty, their drive, like my purpose. Treatment centers, you are doing the right thing. Just let me add this to it. They put you back out there and then you're back to the life of like, what do you do now? You know? And then this is all you know to do. You know? So we don't have any kind of things that are counting on us. So what do? We just kind of do what we normally do or what's felt good to us. Because we deserve happy lives too. Because what else do we have to do? But if you were to ask me, like, Tina, would you take this drug? Would you take this whole bag of drugs, or would you rather go ride every roller coaster in the world? And I know you guys might be thinking like thrill seeker, but hey, like I used to twist around in the kitchen when I was little, and like you know, if you twist around, you put your head sideways, it makes your stomach stick out. I like that stomach sticking out feeling. So it's not really thrill seeking, but oh well. That's always been my answer to that question. What would you do if you had $1 million? I'd go ride every roller coaster in the world. Roller coasters, bye. You know, like that's easy choice. So I'm trying to use the positive community project once I get going on that. Which I'm very surprised at the sober living homes, because like if you guys really want to help addicts recover, then you should go ahead and give me a chance. Because like the whole getting going thing is like me being busy. The more time I have doing this thing that I love doing, like rolling roller coasters, aka doing the positive community project, making a difference, the less time that I have doing the drug. So hiring me and helping me helps me individually. And that's my purpose. They don't have something to do. So I'm trying to help everybody else find their purpose so they have something else to do. And it might really irk you that I, an addict, figured it out, and you guys haven't. And you guys haven't even figured out that this is the problem you're missing. But let's not think about ourselves. Let's think beyond ourselves, because there's people to help.
I don't know how.
Ain't that the truth? I don't know how. How do I do that? How do I give up this thing which is all I kind of know? Because like you guys, like you people who don't have addictions, like you found that thing in life that you just kind of flow, and we have no idea how that feels like, or like we don't know, and it's like, how do I not do this?
You got a choice. You can stop, or you can start.
Start.
Walking
Where?
right back to where you always been, and then stand there. Still. Real still. And remember.
It's too long ago.
Oh no, sir, it was just a moment ago. Time for you to come on out the shadows, Junior. Time for you to choose.
Oh, sir, just a moment ago. And then to me, that moment ago is always in us. Like if, let's say we have a group, drug addicts, and like somebody's cousin comes to drop off a lunch or something and sees their cousin who they know kind of fell down in drugs, but they're busy doing something, they see them working or whatever. And they're kind of like, hey, there he is. Like they see that little spark of like, there's my cousin who I used to play with. I see a little bit of glimpse of him, and it's like joking, but you see that little spark of who they've always been, and everyone has that flash. And that's always there, though. That's a good thing. That's a great news. It's always there. We can't ever really see it, but it's always there. Okay, so we never lose it. And look at how impossible that looks like. That little bitty square, just like. Pfft.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I always love that part. He's like, I can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Real quick. He answers real quick. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. He's just like, don't you wish that you're just like, someone would just pop in, right? Well, you're like, I can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And I'm telling you right now that you have angels who are saying that to you right now, especially if you run into me. They're saying you can. You have a chance. You can. Everyone has a chance.
But you ain't alone. I'm right here with you. I've been here all along.
There. That is the point I'm trying to make with the Positive Community Project. If anything, I want you to take away from this is take away the fact that your angels have been with you this whole time. They've been watching your life. They know you best. You have a guardian angel. They say you have a guardian angel. I don't think you ever meet your guardian angel, because honestly, that's like your best friend in heaven. You won't ever meet them on this plane. They were assigned to watch your entire life. And they maneuver you in a certain way because they know you best. So let's say they know a soulmate, the perfect guy that you should be with, and you're at a festival and you see Piccadilly's over there, and they know that you like Piccadilly's, so they set up with their spirit team to get that man over there to the Piccadilly stand, and then you're like, ooh, Piccadilly's, and they're like, yes, and then they guide, and then you go over there off of intuition of you like Piccadilly's, and then oh hi, and then you guys meet each other. Your angels have been watching you the whole time. They're that gut feeling that says turn around, don't go down that way. You're just like, no, I'm gonna go this way. But they've been there this whole time. So all the times that we felt like we're alone, we weren't. And he's like, I've been here. I've been right here. And he totally took that, like it was literal in that case, but it was as literal as it needs to be for us to understand that we have angels and that heaven loves us. And these angels know exactly who we are. They love us immensely. So like, even if you think I fucked up, they know why you went the way you went, And like Maya Angelou says, like, whatever is done by a human is not foreign to me because I'm human, Whatever you felt like you had to do, I'm sure I would have felt that way too. You know, like killers, like or whatever, like who knows, like whatever situation might have driven crazy, who knows, that probably would have driven any human crazy. However, same thing goes for anyone who succeeds. If they can do it, I can do it too. It shouldn't be foreign to me. It's not foreign. So we have understanding, and your angels have understanding, but know that there's always someone in your corner. And it's now at this part of my life where I'm trying to hear them, because you can, the people who are intuitive and spiritual, they can hear their angels. They learn how to read signs, and we can't teach you these things because it's just you in your life. Like, we don't know you like Piccadillys in order to listen to Piccadillys, you know. It's them, it's you and them, it's you in heaven that are writing your story, and that can communicate the only way that you in heaven know how, with you in heaven. So like, it's about the signs, and you've got to seek these things out. I can't do it for you. I'm trying to learn how to do it for myself.
Now play the game. Your game. The one that only you was meant to play. The one that was given to you when you come into this world.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Play the game. Play your game. The one that was given to you when you came into this world. Like, if we were all our higher selves, which is like the people who we are in heaven, that where we'd all be understanding, we'd all add our little flair to this life. And God put us here for a reason. He kind of set it up. He had a plan. Like, I know you, Tina, are really rambunctious, or you got to smile like all get out, or I don't know what's about me, but like, God knows. And like, if I can get to being me and helping the world that I want to help the world in the way that I want to, it should help, right? Positive Community Project, that would be helpful. If this works out, and all I'm saying, and people take it in, other addicts, it should help, you know. And this is the game I was given to play, and I'm stumbling into it. No one's teaching me how to do this. I'm not learning how to do this. It's just me being me. And like, I love that. He's like, play your game. The one that was given to you before you entered into this world. So I wish everybody well on finding their own game.
You ready?
You see, he's getting set, and it's more physical than we realize, of our body just kind of doing what our body knows to do. So that's a line too.
Take your stance.
Like, and earlier in the movie, he says, "Your hands are smarter." He says that quote, "Your hands are smarter than your head's ever gonna be." You catch something, whoa, before your mind even realized it was flying at you. Your hand would have caught it. It will come to you like that. It's all together. You just gotta let it all together, And so it might be easier than other people have made it out to be.
Now's the time. Let yourself remember your swing. That's right, Juno. Settle yourself. Let's go.
Don't worry about anybody around you. Worry at the task in hand. The gods wait to delight in you.
Now is the time, Juno.
And that's what God does too. He puts you down here. He knows who you be. He knows what you do. But he's free will. He wants to see what you do. Because sometimes when we do something and be us, we come out with some brilliant ass stuff. I ain't never seen that nowhere. And when I figured out the Positive Community Project, I started working for that. And things started happening that kind of like opened up my eyes and opened up my perspective like that. And then I started putting the drugs second. And I stopped making dumb decisions, got rid of toxic people in my life, and things were opening up like that. And I want to correlate the way that he sees the square from this angle, but when he shoots past with the ball, it goes past all these kind of things that made up the square in that perspective. That's kind of like the universe lining up, and you get aligned with the universe.
Let's go! 3, 2, 1, go! Hey!
And that's what will happen when you work with the Positive Community Project method of healing. You gain self-sovereignty.
son.
And I always love that part, man. His competitors are like, what the hell? Well, shoot, man, you can't ever count this person out. And that's good. Touche, touche. We got ourselves a game. All right. You know, and if people are coming up doing their thing, let them do their thing, you know. We get to see amazing things. No need to hate on that person. And I just want to express this one story back when I was in high school and on volleyball. It was Shinley versus Paige. And there was a tip and somebody pancaked it. And then another person lobbied it up. And then I was in the back row, but I did a back row attack with one leg takeoff. And I hit it and it went over and it scored the point. And then the other team actually got up and applauded us on our side. And we were like, yeah, yeah. That was cool. I always remembered that, Paige. Nice.
Let's go, Hardy.
Hey, Bagger,
Yep.
you are one hell of a caddy.
You are one hell of a caddy. You know, yeah, he is just a caddy.
Hell, I do the best with what I got to work with.
Take the messages as they come. If it's good advice, don't be hateful because it came from a person you hate.
Hell, I do the best with what I got to work with.
It's all in there. Pretty much everything, the curriculum, it's already made. It just needs a chance. Also, this is just one aspect. That was just kind of one lesson. And it's one of 3 parts. And in those important moments, just think about it. Your angel's like, are you ready? What'd I tell you, the horses?